Have you ever wanted to speak English, but something holds you back? Maybe you understand a little, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Maybe you feel nervous or afraid of making mistakes. If that sounds familiar, then stay with me. This lesson is made for you. Here is the good news. You do not need perfect grammar, and you do not need big, difficult words. What you really need are small, simple habits done every day. Step by step, even from zero, you can become a confident English speaker. Let's begin with the first habit. Many learners watch videos and read books, but they don't speak. This is the biggest problem. English is a language for communication, not silence. If you don't speak, your progress will stay slow. So, start small. Every day, speak 5 simple sentences. Not 10, not 20, just 5. Keep them easy, like, I am happy. I am learning English. I feel good. I am ready. I am trying. These sentences may look very basic, but they are powerful. Say them out loud. Repeat them again and again. Say each sentence 5 times, even 10 times. Your mouth needs practice, not just your brain. And remember this, do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. They are not your enemy, they are your teacher. Think about this short story. There was a boy named Alex. He wanted to speak English, but he was scared. He believed his English was not good enough, so he stayed silent. One day, he made a small decision. He spoke just one sentence, I am learning English. It felt uncomfortable, but the next day, he spoke 2 sentences, then 3, then 5. Day by day, something changed. After a few days, he felt a little more relaxed. After a few weeks, he was no longer afraid. He was still not perfect, but he was speaking, and that made all the difference. This is the key lesson. Small actions create big results. If you speak every day, even a little, your confidence will grow naturally. Now, let's move to the second habit. Words are the building blocks of language. Without words, you cannot express your thoughts. But here is where many learners make a mistake. They try to learn too many difficult words at once. And what happens? They forget everything. Instead, choose a smarter way. Learn 10 simple words every day. Focus on words you can use in real life, like eat, go, come, make, like, want, feel, work, play, see. These are not fancy words, but they are useful, and useful words are what you need most. But don't just memorize them, use them. Create small sentences. I eat food. I go home. I like this. I feel happy. I want water. When you use words in sentences, your brain remembers them better. Repeat them many times. Say them out loud. Write them in a notebook. Read them again later. Also, try to use these words in your daily life. When you do something, say it in English. This turns learning into a natural habit. Here's a quick story to understand this better. There was a girl named Emma. At first, she tried to learn many difficult words, but after a few days, she forgot most of them. She felt frustrated. Then she changed her method. She started learning only 10 simple words each day. She used them in sentences. She spoke them daily. After some time, she remembered all the words. After a few weeks, she could speak more easily. She wasn't perfect, but she was improving, and she felt happy. The lesson is simple. Easy words used every day build strong English. Now let's talk about the third habit, listening. Listening is one of the most important skills in language learning. When you listen, you train your brain to understand how English really sounds. Many learners ignore this. They read and study, but they don't listen enough. And later, when someone speaks, they feel confused. So keep it simple. Listen to easy English every day. Choose slow and clear audio. Start with short sentences.
Don't rush. Listen, then repeat. Play one sentence, pause, say it again. This improves both your listening and your speaking at the same time. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough, but you must do it daily. No long breaks. And don't worry if you don't understand everything. Focus on what you can understand. Slowly, your ability will grow. There was a boy named Leo who had this problem. He studied grammar and learned words, but when people spoke, he couldn't understand. Then he started listening to easy English every day, just 10 minutes. At first, it felt difficult, but he didn't stop. After a few days, he began to recognize words. After a few weeks, he understood full sentences, and with time, his confidence grew. Listening changed everything for him. Now you can see the pattern. Small daily habits create real progress.
Let's continue with another powerful habit, reading. Reading may feel difficult at first, so many learners avoid it. But reading is one of the easiest ways to understand how English really works. When you read, you see how words connect and how sentences are formed. The secret is simple. Don't choose difficult books. Start with very easy content, short stories, small paragraphs, beginner-level texts. Keep it light and simple. Read slowly. There is no need to rush. Try to understand each sentence step by step. If you see a new word, don't panic. Guess the meaning from the sentence. Over time, your understanding will grow naturally. Also, read out loud. This is very important. When you use your voice, you improve both reading and speaking at the same time. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough, as long as you stay consistent. Here's a short story. There was a girl named Lily. She believed reading was too hard, so she avoided it. After some time, she noticed her English was not improving. So she decided to try. She started with a very simple story. At first, it was slow. She read one sentence again and again. She didn't understand everything, but she didn't quit. After a few days, she understood more words. After a few weeks, she read faster and with more confidence. Reading became easy, and her English became stronger. Now, let's talk about something even more powerful, thinking in English. This habit can completely change how you speak. Many learners first think in their own language, then translate into English. This takes time and creates confusion. That's why speaking feels slow and difficult. Instead, train your mind to think directly in English. Start small. Think simple sentences in your daily life. I am sitting. I am eating. I am walking. I feel happy. You don't need long thoughts. Simple thinking is enough. When you do daily activities, describe them in English in your mind. I am opening the door. I am drinking water. At first, this may feel strange. Your brain may go back to your native language. That's normal. Just bring it back again. With practice, your brain will slowly adapt. There was a boy named Noah who always translated in his head. Because of this, he spoke slowly and felt confused. One day, he decided to change. He began thinking in simple English every day. At first, it was hard, but he stayed consistent. After some time, his thinking became faster. After a few weeks, he stopped translating. Speaking became more easy and natural. Now, let's move to another habit, writing. Writing helps you organize your thoughts. It also helps you notice your mistakes and improve step by step. But again, keep it simple. You don't need long paragraphs. Just write 5 short sentences every day. For example, I am happy. I am learning English. I feel good. I am ready. I am tired. You can also write about your day. I wake up. I eat food.
I go outside. Simple writing is powerful. Don't worry about mistakes. They are part of the process. After writing, read your sentences out loud. This helps your speaking too. Try to write at the same time every day, morning or evening. Choose one and make it your routine. There was a girl named Grace. She listened and spoke a little, but she never wrote because she thought it was difficult. One day she tried writing, just 3 sentences. It was easy. The next day she wrote 5, then more. After some time, she saw clear progress. Her sentences improved and her confidence grew. Writing became her strength. Now you have speaking, words, listening, reading, thinking, and writing. But there is one more important step: real conversation. Speaking alone is good, but speaking with others is different. When you talk to another person, you use real English. You listen, you respond, and you build confidence. Many learners avoid this. They practice alone, but when they meet someone, they feel nervous and stop speaking. So, start small. Use simple conversations. Hello. How are you? What are you doing? That's enough. Speak slowly. Take your time. Listen carefully, then reply. Don't rush. And again, don't fear mistakes. Communication is more important than perfection. There was a boy named Daniel. He practiced alone every day, but he never spoke with others. One day, someone asked him, "How are you?" He understood, but he couldn't answer. He felt nervous and stayed silent. That moment changed him. The next time he tried, he said, "I am fine." It was small, but it was a start. Step by step, he improved. After a few weeks, he could hold simple conversations with confidence. And that's the goal. Not perfection, but progress. Thank you for staying with me and learning step by step. Keep going, keep practicing, and remember, your English will grow every single day.